Yeah, I did. Okay, fuck off. Oh man, you can't say shit. The Bears are good too. What would you do? What would you do if I was on the Eagles? Damn. Like that? What? No.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998.
And then Kansas City.
To M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore.
No, I don't.
Deontay Hardy to return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Thank you.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
What, $10?
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Wentz to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball
I'm
does,
sorry,
and
what?
he knocks it free, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just gonna assume you gotta feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
That was
Bring it out
cool.
from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
And you ask about the defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this one touchdown inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a pitch play to Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a
Let's see if you're worthy.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh my God.
Xavier Worthy. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs stretch their early lead to 9. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Reed now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is
Get the fuck down.
Isaiah Likely. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
They will take this into the end zone.
That's fine.
Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of
Joe,
the quarterbacks.
yeah, good boy. Go for that field goal.
They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
Oh.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play action, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening.
No!
It's out! 40! Hits the 20! And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! Ravens parlay the turnover into a lead. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands...
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5.
Nah, but it wasn't my, what do you call it? Attention.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down
No, wait,
inside
I was
the
trying
20
to.
on an uneventful return.
Dude, this motherfucker could have cost it, and I could have got the fucking end
Offense ready
zone.
to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here.
No.
And it's going to be about 3-yard pickup in the end. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes.
That's the ball, you dumbass.
It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Another throw for Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Alright, Worthy.
Back to the air, Mahomes.
No!
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Chased out to his right.
Thank you.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And they scoop it up, top of the line. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Go.
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Okay, I need to do something.
7
I need
yards on the
something
carry,
big.
but still 3rd and 15 coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
No.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
3rd and long, that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz because either you get home like that or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
No.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising fourth down.
I got faith. I got faith.
Yield to first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They'll run here on first down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A draw now. This is Henry.
Oh my God.
This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Who the fuck is that motherfucker?
Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Running once more with Henry.
Get the fuck down, bitch.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Changing it up here, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Henry on the catch.
No.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens hold an 11-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Tucker able to tack on the extra points.
Okay.
And the Ravens push the lead up to
Wanna keep talking these trash?
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Looking for the back that time. And now they face second and long.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
No.
Oh, try connected with Kelsey.
Come on, man.
Roquan Smith with the pick. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
Tucker on for the extra point.
Kiss my ass.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens go up by 19. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Hardman with a return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a first and 10. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Chiefs at a deficit. That's Worthy running the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's tackled with markers. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Well,
that's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Kelsey makes the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Hold on.
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. Oh, no,
that was
the
funny.
Sideline. An ill-fortunate run loses yards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
And he's able to push this down to the 12. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Mahomes.
Yes! No!
4th down. That one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and back to their offense.
No, I don't.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it.
Yes!
And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield.
Yes.
This ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
What?
Taken in by Henry.
Get the fuck down, bitch.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Let's go. I get the ball back.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3.
Oh.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'm not done that again.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 8. They're going for it with Mahomes.
No.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
What do you mean had my time? He would be fucking rushing my ass.
It's this one to Andrews. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Thank you.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And any time it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Second down run by Pacheco. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. Pressure coming from Mahomes.
Oh.
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Mahomes to throw for it. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's struck down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Henry on second.
Fuck you.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. We give right side to Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Blitz coming here. Jackson.
No.
To his running back. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Fuck.
The Ravens keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Oh my God.
His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. It's Pacheco again. He gets the 1st and more to the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Spinning his way into space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So the Chiefs going for 2 once again. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes.
No.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It
Dude,
failed.
why did your guys just stand there? He could have got mine.
And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Let's see.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. 4th quarter. 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 4 Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The drive begins with Henry.
Get me fucking down,
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Another run for Henry. No one around. He's got space. There he goes. Right sideline. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
No, I call rematch. I call fucking
singles
rematch.
hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
No.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
No.
Hardman with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finds his man Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side.
No.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now pitch it to Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
He'll make a big play on the ground. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Took off with it again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going for it again.
No.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play, and that will set up first and goal.
No shit.
Henry
Get the fuck out,
will
bitch.
not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line.
Nice try, bitch.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Okay, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Invite me, you fucking bitch.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Come on, do it. I don't give a shit. Come on, do it.
I'm going to guess a little deal was
Pull
cut
it.
there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
And he won't
No,
salvage
it doesn't
that.
even matter.
It's a
Invite
loss
me.
on the play.
You won.
So it
Invite
ends
me.
as a win for the Ravens. They
Yeah.
did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie and quiet the crowd, but you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
because I was just looking at other things.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's why I said fuck off.
Right to the air is Mahomes. And this goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
Okay.
You never want to see your quarterback getting hit.
Yo,
but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help him on their drive.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
I got the first down. So
an ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Pacheco will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So now it's third and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. P-Ride. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on fourth and goal. Decision time, opening drive here. What would you do?
There is no decision for me. I'm the visitor. I'm on the road. I've moved the ball downfield. I've got momentum. I'm going for it right here. Look at that play sheet. Pick out your best play.
And even if you don't get it, then your defense is going to have a really good situation on the other side.
Exactly. And in fact, though, I'm not even telling my defense to get ready. I'm telling them to get ready to celebrate because we're going to score.
Because Kelsey don't know how to fucking pass the damn ball.
Now Jackson back into his end zone.
Yes.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Thank you.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Toss right side to Pacheco. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt.
What is this?
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it. Pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Why is
so they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Down to about the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We're scoreless after 1. That's the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
No. Down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL. We're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
You're not throwing it, running it.
They'll get this to Flowers, left side.
I mean,
calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll
yeah,
be 2nd down.
You threw it, but I'm talking about getting a touchdown with it. Throw it and get a touchdown with it. Yeah.
Henry running right.
Yep. See. Get down.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
Down. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Okay. Yes.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go now on first and goal. Now Jackson. Flushed out right.
Yep. Thank you.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Pacheco. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
How about the short put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch. And that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
Thank you.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this out past the 25. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Running left to give to Pacheco. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
No.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Again to Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Jackson now. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1,
See, I told you.
2, and then he ran out of time.
Tucker's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
That's right.
Second
Dude,
straight
I'm not
drive
gonna let
now
you
here,
get a
Charles,
touchdown.
that have
The
ended
only
with
thing
an
that even
interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Oh, design run for their wideout.
Bitch, get the fuck down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, Jackson steps away. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Jackson.
Thank you.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals, because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Tucker's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Yes. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Off the option, here's Henry. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there.
And how about this, a fake?
Nope.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Yeah, good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Here's Pacheco once again, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second.
No.
Smith fires again, and it's intercepted. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Yeah,
I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Thank you. Yeah.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Now here's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. But he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Nothing in that first half. Nothing on the last drive. But they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Henry out of the pistol. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. In motion, Aguilar. Throwing is Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Oh,
he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. In motion right is Aguilar. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Why are you making 8
Off
fucking
the option,
minutes?
here's Henry.
Fucking
And he
bullshit,
tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this fourth quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Mahomes. And my goodness,